Hey guys, what's going on? It's Friday, February 4th, and we got a massive ice storm today. It was pretty crazy. I'll share this article right here. See if I can get it up on the screen here. But let me read this. Tens of thousands without power in Ulster County. 4 overnight warming stations open in Ulster County after ice storm pummels Hudson Valley and upstate. I actually got an alert on my phone that it was almost like an Amber Alert, and it went off showing that there was overnight warming stations. But this is the article of what happened today. More than 46,000 Central Hudson customers in Ulster County, almost half of all serviced homes in the county. So I'm in Orange County where I live, but Ulster County, I mean, we're right next to each other. We're all right here. So without power Friday, as a massive storm moved across the Northeast. Elsewhere in the region, more than 4,500 utility customers in Columbia County also without power, down from a high earlier in the day day of more than 7,000 outages. Nearly 400,000 from Texas to Maine reported as a result of the storm. Just insane, crazy, crazy storm that happened today in Ulster County. And this is like hit our utility company. This one right here, Central Hudson Customers, that's us. 46,000, and almost half of all serviced homes in the county are without power. That's pretty nuts of what's going on. I was actually up. We went overnight to Mohonk Mountain right here. We did just a one night mental health break from work, and it's tough to travel anywhere right now. So what we did is we went to Mohonk. We went up there Thursday night, got up there at like 5:30, had dinner. It's awesome. If you've never been there before, definitely worth checking out up there. So we had dinner up there last night, and today we woke up and it was crazy. Tons of ice. We went and had breakfast. Then we went out. We were going to go snowshoeing, but they just got so much ice, and we were in like a globe up there. I'll just share some of, let me share my screen a second so I could show what it was. Stop share here, share screen window. Yeah, so this is my iPad right here that I'm sharing the screen from, but this is what was going on up there. Look at how thick the ice was on the branches there. Just totally insane. This is Bianca. We're hiking up there. They gave us these little straps to put on the bottom of our shoes, and just tons of ice up there. And when we're just walking around, but the ice was so heavy. Right when we got these straps to put on our feet, where are they here? They gave us those little cleats to put on your feet. Right when we got them at the their little snow lodge there, they said, "Be careful. There's trees falling. We're hearing branches falling." So we put these on our feet. We started to hike up to the fire tower, I don't know if it's a fire tower, but the tower on the top of Mohonk. We started to go to the top there, and all of a sudden trees were just falling. They were falling like from a distance, close, near. A lot of the ice was just falling off the trees, but there was branches, and it was weighing down on the trees up there. You could see them. This is a tree right behind Bianca, just bending straight across. So as we're up there, we got notified that the power was out, and right away our house was running off the Tesla Powerwalls. So the power was out, and you could see here when the app kicked on, I had 7.5 hours remaining on my 3 Powerwalls. And keep in mind, this is at Let me check what time this was at. So if I pull up my Tesla app here, energy. So the Powerwalls kicked on at like 10:30. The Powerwalls kicked on. So they kicked on at 10:30. We were taking the day off to hang out up there. So we weren't going to be home for at least 10 to 12 more hours. And our grid had, with the batteries, we had 7.5 hours remaining. So that was not going to be enough. And it's crazy from doing this for so long. I even was Googling, can you I actually wanted to shut one of the power, like shut the power walls down to conserve power, because what I did is I knew I left too many things running in the home. I had all the heat pumps on. I had different things running in the home that were using too much power. Since we just switched over to electric heat, I didn't need the heater down here in my office on. So I wanted that thing shut off. And I called my neighbor up, Mike, and I'm like, Mike, how you doing? He's like, oh, just getting the generator fired up. And I was like, Mike, can you do me a favor and go to my house and shut the heat off in the basement and just shut a couple things off that I don't need right now? So you could see here on the screen, I went from 7.5 hours remaining on the Tesla Powerwalls for the home. And when he shut those things off, I jumped up to 10.5 hours remaining. So that definitely helped out a little bit, eased my mind. And what I realized is when I got home, I told him to shut the heat off down here, but it's weird sometimes. It's on these remotes, and sometimes you think it's off, you hit the button. Even right now, it looks like it's off, but it's on right now. So he shut different things off. That gave me a couple more hours. If this heat pump went off down here, I definitely would have gained an extra 3 hours on here to 13 hours remaining. But if you see, the power did come back on. So right here, power went off around 10:30. The power walls kicked on and power got restored at roughly like 1:45. So from 10:40 to 1:45 without power. And this will like prove the point of me installing the span panel, because from that span smart electric panel that we're going to install here, I would have been able from my phone to shut breakers off. So I definitely could have got at least uh 7 additional, like when I look at the Tesla app, this picture, and it shows 10.5 hours, I could have shut a ton more circuits off to get that to at least 17 to 18 hours with the power walls. I would have been shutting, circuit by circuit, going through what I need, what I don't need to do that. And it's just crazy that I had to call my neighbor up to do that. And pretty soon, once I get that span panel installed, I'm going to be able to do that from my phone. But just wanted to give you an update on the powerhouse here. And this was a pretty insane storm. I mean, this was really a bad storm. I'll just show you one more picture here. This is trying to get in our car. I mean, the ice on the car was insane. I had the car heated for over an hour before we got into it, just warming it up. And not even that was able to like defrost the ice on it. When we got to it, I'm using a water bottle because we're at a hotel. I didn't think to bring an ice chopper or anything like that. There was another guy there from Valet that was helping us out. Bianca was using a ginger ale can on different areas because the ice was so thick. This guy was a huge help. He had actually some warm water in a bottle that he was using. We were spraying it on the doorknobs here, or not the doorknobs, but the door handles. And he had warm water in there. And then I was hitting it with the water bottle, trying to, chip away at it without messing the car up. But look at it. It's like glass. It's insane what we're doing to get in. But this was every car. Everyone was so backed up there today, trying to get cars out, trying to leave. And believe it or not, when we were up there, the actual, let me just stop this share here. When we were up there, the hotel lost power. So here it is. The hotel even lost power and everything blacked out. And that was like my cue with Bianca. I was like, all right, we got to get out of here. We packed everything up and started to head down the mountain because I was like, if a tree falls, we're going to be stuck up here for a long time. So this was just a little update on today's current events. Oh, look at this, battery too low. On that note, we'll sign out.